think a man made?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. We've got Monroe, Webb out there with ball, and it's Carney in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, Bryant is out there with Chauncey Billups, and it's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the center position. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason, or in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change, and the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster, and you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around, and I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Second chance effort, and Garnett puts it in. Garnett's got the opening field goal of the game for Los Angeles.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion. KG to the offensive glass.
Outside ball. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Cleveland. Felder surveying the floor. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Garnett misses. Ball from long range. Here's Monroe. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
The pass to Felder. Terry kicks to Kobe. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Felder, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And he's able to get it back. Ball with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Terry. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Garnett. Felder kicks to Bryant. Outside Billups. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And again, the Lakers no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside, Kevin Garnett with the steal. Now here's Billups. 14 points from him the last game again.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
Now here's Billups. Just 5 on the clock. Trying to get something going. Doesn't go that time.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awful awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right, they'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Down low, and then Carney with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Garnett, here's Terry, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
How about the veteran Garnett letting that play develop and the quick pass?
Here's Webb. 14 points from him the last game again.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Warriors. Pass to Bryant. Back to Billups. Back to Kobe. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 6-point lead. There's Ball with the 3, drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Garnett outside. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. And finished off by Bryant.
I love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Webb against Billups. Pass the ball. Lets it go with the 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. And with plenty of games still ahead, here's a quick rundown of the power rankings thus far. A look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Lakers are, they just can't seem to find the mojo they need to move up the rankings. They've tinkered with their lineup, but so far they just keep getting the same results.
Now, here is Webb. No points in the game yet for him. Ball, no good. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Denver. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Pass to Carney. Back to Webb. To the middle. Here's Ball. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Terry. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Ball with a wide open look, and the 3 ball is good. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the Lakers call time here.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to match.
Here is Carney. Terry covering. Monroe the pass to Carney. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Carney. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Petrovic is out there with ball. Then there's Monroe. And it's Carney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Billups. It's blocked.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. Free throw, good, Terry. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
The pass to Watkins. Makes it off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Felder. Bryant looking over the floor. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Passes it to Watkins. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Bryant in the post. He's covered by Ball. Bryant's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 7. To the inside. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Ball. Monroe's got his first 2 points. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
On the wing, Kobe. He's covered by Ball. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Kobe with the steal. Nowitzki left side. Shoots. That one a little long. Cavaliers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Petrovic. 23 points for him the last game again. Ball with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Nowitzki outside, and they get it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Carney's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenge, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
The Lakers making a switch here. Garnett's checked in.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the Lakers call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Back to Billups. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Shoot two. And he makes the first. And so Billups nails both of them.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Kicks to Monroe. Here's Petrovic. He's got 5. Over Billups. Watkins passes to Carney. It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Now Kobe, a 24-point outing in their last game again. Outside Billups. Inside Garnett. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Carney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ball no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Kobe kicks to Garnett. Outside Billups. Shoots the 3. No good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Yeah, and that one, unbelievable shooting display, especially from long range. That turned out to be the difference.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Thursday, then on Saturday.
And for that game against Chicago, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The first one falls. Webb's checked in for Petrovic. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Billups passes to Terry. Ryan in the post. Monroe on him. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
What's up? Cleveland leading by 11. Outside, Ball. Plays it up and banks it in. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Garnett. Shoots over Monroe. It's not going to go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Watkins passes to Webb. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Ball slams it in.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Ryan against Ball. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Ball, no good. Los Angeles trails by 13. Here's Felder, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Lakers haven't yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change. And so it's Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the Cavaliers, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
They had a little bit of intimidation factor tonight. They attacked the glass with a lot of energy. When you get an opponent on their heels, you got to keep attacking.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better, into a better rhythm in the second half, and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Cleveland leading by 7, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Felder is out there with Garnett. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Kobe. And it's Terry in at the 5 spot. The Cavaliers have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Ball hits them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside, Billups. Back to Kobe. And there's the pass to Billups. 5 to shoot. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Kobe's got 11 points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Here's Watkins. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
A 3 from Bryant. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Billups. T right on him. Felder, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Bucket is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone. 1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And Felder has got the ball here for the Lakers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Bryant's shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Billups against Webb. Back to ball. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up on the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Ball's got 23 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Felder, the pass to Garnett. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
And they call an illegal screen here. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Bryant. He's definitely got a shot of making it to the top 4 slots this year. We'll just have to see if he ends up moving up.
Listen, I know this guy is hoping he gets the opportunity to be a part of it this year, and it would be a huge disappointment for him if he's not able to showcase some of those phenomenal dunking skills.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Here's Carney. Back to ball. This one for 3. And it's Felder with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 16. Terry in the corner. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Garnett. Pass to Felder. Outside Billups. Here's the teardrop. The shot comes out. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Webb kicks to Carney. Back to Webb. Right side, ball. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got his 3rd assist on the night.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Top of the key, Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Throws it up high.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah. Timeout called the Lakers.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right.
And the Lakers have possession. It's a 13-point game. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Webb. He's out there with ball. And it's Watkins in at the three, the small forward.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line, Terry. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Cleveland leading by 11. Webb with it. Here's Carney. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He hits both from the stripe. And it's Terry with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. Down low, Nowitzki. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Well, you really like how Nowitzki scores despite getting hit, just showing how tough he is.
Webb against Nowitzki. Shoots. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here is Los Angeles now. Here's Kobe, and Kobe throws it down hard.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. From downtown, Webb can't hit. Los Angeles trails by 9. Left side, Billups. That one goes in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Back to Bryant, a 3-ball. That's down the hatch, knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Los Angeles trails by 9. Pass to Felder. And here's Kobe. He's covered by Ball. And Kobe throws it down.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Carney's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Billups against Webb. Billups attacking. Here's Nowitzki, and the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Well, you really love how Nowitzki rolls to the cup. Defenders no answer for his length once he gets the ball after the screen.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Monroe's checked in for Cleveland. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Now the pass to Terry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And here is Webb. He kicks it to Monroe. Billups against Webb. There's Ball with the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Billups passes to Felder. No good with the layup. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. As to Webb. Here is Carney.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Felder kicks to Billups. Ryan against Ball. Kobe goes in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
At the line, Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Now, here is Webb. Passes it to Ball. The tray. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Los Angeles trails by 13. Pass to Felder. Nowitzki left side. And that's going to be a travel.
Boy, and on a night where he's been so smart handling the ball, that's his first big mistake.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Webb kicks to Monroe. Here's Watkins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 22 points for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Here's Felder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Webb the pass to Watkins. Basket is good. The assist from Webb.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Billups. Can't connect from short range.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At the line. Felder. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And he can kind of relax a little bit now as he finally comes through at the line. He let a few too many of those chances get by.
There's the pass to Watkins. Cleveland moving the ball around. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Clock at 6. Phillips against Webb. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Terry finds Bryant. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And Kobe drops them both. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Monroe. Outside, Ball. Basket counts.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
With the floater, Phillips, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 16. And Terry over to help. Webb against Terry. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Yep, that one goes.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Ball against Bryant. Nowitzki left side. Over Monroe. Terry trying to get open. Los Angeles with another miss.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Watkins passes to Carney. And it's denied. Kobe, that's for 2. That shot missing. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. Webb kicks to Monroe. Back to Webb. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Passes to Felder. Nowitzki right side. Pass to Billups. 6 to shoot. Double team on Billups. Here's Terry. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. Ball against Nowitzki. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
Here's Nowitzki, rejected by Monroe. Poke loose, Kobe with the steal. To stop the drought, and it's finished off by Nowitzki as he lays it in.
And Bryant has always gotten credit for being a fierce defender, clogging and digging, jumping on those steals when they present themselves.
Webb the pass to Ball. They double him with Nowitzki. Kobe against Ball. The pass to Monroe. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's sent back by Bryant. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Here's Webb. That's another rebound.
Collecting yet another ball.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Here's Bryant. Here's Nowitzki. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You love how hard Nowitzki goes down there in the low block, making his presence felt.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls for Nowitzki.
I don't know how you couldn't admire the love and passion Nowitzki has for the game. This guy's a terrific teammate who just continues to get it done.
So he gets them both. 1:57 left in the game. And it's Felder with the rebound. Felder's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bryant gets a wide open look. And again, the Lakers no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Webb. They double him with Nowitzki. Shot clock at 5. Here's Monroe. And it's slammed in by Monroe.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
.41 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks it to Webb, all alone. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14. Substitution.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Free throw line jump shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pass to Kobe. Takes a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.